This is IkSC International Kangaroo Science Contest, and this video consists of solved solutions of question number 21 to 30 of the past paper 2021, and it's for class 9th and 10th, that is also known as junior level. Well, the video initiates with question number 11. Which of the following series contains soluble proteins? Options are available under the picture. A. Collagen, fibrin, albumin. B. Albumin, globin, myoglobin. C. Hemoglobin, fibrin, keratin. D. Collagen, fibrin, keratin. E. Elastin, fibrin, keratin. Well, C is actually the hemoglobin. We can also consider this option wrong, where I know that option number A and B contains albumin, so we need to check albumin whether it is a soluble protein or not. However, we are also going to the other parts, checking the other parts for the correct option. So globular proteins, the other major class, are soluble in aqueous media. In these proteins, the chains are folded so that the molecule as a whole is roughly spherical. Familiar examples include egg albumin from egg whites and serum albumin in blood. So albumin is actually the soluble protein. However, moving on the next, fibrin is an insoluble protein present in cell, produced by numerous insects such as the larvae of Bombyx mori and other moth genera such as Anthraea, Circula, Semia, and Gonometa. According to that, option number A contains fibrin, which is insoluble protein. However, B contains albumin, having soluble proteins. So option number B is correct option. Moving on, question number 22. Which of the following statements is true about the element U-238-92? Options are given. A. Its atomic weight is 92. B. It has 238 electrons when it is in neutral state. C. It has 92 protons. D. It has 92 neutrons. E. 238 represents the number of protons and electrons in the atom. For this, we are going to interpret some examples. Look at that. Instead of U, we have taken random alphabet X, and X represents atomic symbol, abbreviation used to represent atom in chemical formulas. A and Z, the upper number, mass number, number of protons and neutrons in atom, we are going to add them, and Z is actually the number of protons in atom, atomic number. So we can also take another example, which is the carbon. C is for carbon. 12 is actually the total number of protons and neutrons, and 6 is total number of protons or electrons. According to these examples, the correct option is option number C. It has 92 protons. Question number 23. Which of the following statements is true? Options are available. A. Proteins are macromolecular compounds obtained by polycondensation of alpha amino acids. B. The ethanol molecule is formed by simple bonds between the component atoms. C. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. D. Ethanol is soluble in water. E. Fat soluble vitamins dissolve in water. So we are moving on the next slide for some examples or explanation. The water soluble vitamins include vitamin C and B complex, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folate, and cobalamin. The intermolecular hydrogen bonding is very high in the ethanol, that is why it is soluble. The second reason is that ethanol is a polar molecular hydrocarbon due to the high electronegativity of the oxygen atom, and due to this it is soluble in water. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, and K. They are present in food containing fats. The body absorbs these vitamins as it does dietary fats. They do not dissolve in water. So option number E is incorrect, and therefore we got our answer option number E, because we need to check which option is the incorrect. Fat soluble vitamins are actually not dissolved in water. Question number 24. The two metal sphere of equal size electrified with charges of 12 coulomb and -4 coulomb respectively, and are placed on an insulating plate. Later they are brought into contact and they placed in the initial position. How does the force of attraction between them changes? A. They start to repel each other with a force 3 times less than the first time. B. Just like in the beginning they attract each other but with the force 3 times higher. C. Just like in the beginning they attract each other but with a force 3 times smaller. D. Just like in the beginning they repel each other with equal forces. E. Just like in the beginning they attract each other with equal forces. Moving on the next slide for some explanations. When two spheres of equal masses bring into contact, then they attain equal potential or same charge, so they start repelling. However, the force of interaction between them is the first sphere repels 3 times more than the strength of the second sphere, as Q1 equals to 12 coulomb and Q2 is equals to 4 coulomb. So Q1 equals to 3 times 4 and Q1 equals to 3 times Q2 charge. The second sphere repels with 3 times less strength than the first sphere, and according to this calculation, option number A is correct. They start to repel each other with a force 3 times less than the first time. Question number 25. Which of the following foods has the highest protein content? Options are given from A to E: banana, peas, onions, cauliflower, beans. And we all know that what is the correct answer? Option number E, beans. Beans contains the highest protein content. Question number 26. A 0.5 kg ball with a speed of 10 meter per second is thrown perpendicularly at a wall. After striking the ball rebounds in the opposite direction with half of the initial speed. If the ball exerted onto the wall an average force of 750 Newton, what is the duration of the impact? Options are given: A 1 minute, 0.01 second, 1 hour, 1 millisecond, 1 second. Here we are going to some calculation. Mass equals to 0.5 kg. Initial velocity v1 is equals to 10 meter per second. Final velocity of ball half of the initial velocity, and the ball reverse. Therefore, final velocity is negative -5 meter per second. Force equals to F equals to 750 Newton. The formula we get is F equals to m velocity within the brackets, or we can also call this mod divided by t. T equals to, we are going to exchange the places of F and T. So by putting the values, mass is 0.5 and Vf equals to -5. Final velocity and initial velocity is 10. So divided by 750, the answer we get is 0.5 multiplied by 15. Here -15 converts into +15 because there is a mod outside the -15 value. So mod will gives the positive value. So time we get is 0.1 seconds. So the correct option after calculation is option number B. 27. Which of the following foods has the highest fat content? Options are available: A bananas, B peas, C peanuts, D soybeans, E eggplants. Option number C, peanuts, is the correct option. Question number 28. If a magnetic needle is placed above a conductor crossed by an electric current, then its direction will be A, B, C, D, E. Are the options towards the geographical South Pole regardless of the position of the conductor? B, parallel to the conductor. C, towards the geographical North Pole regardless of the position of the conductor. D, radially intersecting the conductor axis. E, perpendicular to the wire. So we are going to check the palm or curl hand rule, and according to that, thumb is actually the direction of current, fingers the direction of field, and right hand, the palm of the hand pointed at the direction of the force. Another explanation for the curl right hand rule. that is direction of current. Thumb and fingers pointed in the direction of magnetic field, they are curl, and the palm will give you the thrust or motion of the force. Now look at the flow of the current in the conductor. It is parallel to the conductor. For direction of needle, palm is the thrust or motion of needle in which the needle moves, which is clearly shown that needle will move perpendicular to the conductor or wire. So according to that, option number C is correct option towards the geographical North Pole regardless of the position of the conductor. Question number 29. Choose a phrase that correctly finishes this statement. Sucrose is dash. A. Polysaccharide. B. A substance that by hydrolysis form only glucose. C. A solid amorphous colorless substance. D. A substance that dissolves in water. E. A substance that cannot be enzymatically hydrolyzed. So here is some explanation. Sucrose is a disaccharide made of glucose and fructose. It's commonly known as table sugar, but it can be found naturally in fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Sucrose appears as white, odorless, crystalline, or powdery solid, denser than water, white solid in various forms. So according to that explanation, option number D, a substance that dissolves in water, is the correct option. Question number 30 is actually the calculating one, where a circuit diagram is given, and what we need to find is what is electrical voltage UAB in the following circuit. Circuit is given. Options are also available under that circuit. A 24V, B 18 volts, C 36 volts, D 12 volts, E 9 volts. So what we got, we have actually taken only the half part where 12 volts and 12 volts are two batteries are in parallel, and when equal voltages are in parallel, then the voltage is same at the nodes. Yes, in parallel voltages are same, then at the nodes voltage is also same. That is 12 volts, 12 volts. V equals to 12 volts. So we just improvise our circuit because in the first one they were parallel voltages, but after calculating we got 12 volts and another 12 volts. Now voltages are in series. The formula is volts equals to V1 plus V2. The batteries are now added, their values are now added, so V equals to 12 plus 12, and the answer we get is 24 volts. According to the calculations, the correct option is option number A. This was our last question of this video, and if there is any weak points, kindly do comments for that. Thanks, bye bye.